Hello and welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix preview. Believe me, it's always a fantastic race at a fantastic circuit. So what we're going to do is first of all have a look at the Hungaroring circuit itself. Then we're going to see what the positions of the drivers are in the Castrol rankings. But first, here's Anna with the latest news.
The media spotlight has definitely been on the Ferrari boys over the weekend since their decision to order Felipe Massa to stand aside for fellow teammate Fernando Alonso in Germany. Although team orders are around and have always been in the world of F1, they are still illegal. And for now, Ferrari have been ordered to pay a fine of $100,000 and have referred the situation to the World Motorsport Council. It seems it's not just Ferrari that are having issues. McLaren's Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton are becoming increasingly frustrated with the pace of their cars. This comes after Hamilton's comment about them being the third fastest team on the grid. However, they are pulling together and trying to find the results they need ahead of this weekend's Hungarian Grand Prix in Budapest.
Now, the first Hungarian Grand Prix was in 1985. We'd never been to Hungary before. Budapest was a fantastic city and there were 20,000 Russian troops in it. We didn't know what the circuit was going to be like. We went out to the Hungaroring, which is about 40 minutes outside the city, and we found this superb circuit. It's like Monaco without the houses. And there were, believe it or not, for the Formula One starved population of Hungary, who'd never seen a major motor race like this, over 300,000 spectators there. Absolutely incredible. So let's have a look at the Hungaroring circuit. And we race down the long start-finish straight at over 290 kilometers an hour to turn 1. It's very tight. Right, second gear, just 93 clicks and a lot of G-force there. Then we build up the pace before another hairpin, left this time at just over 100. There are 4 hairpins at the Hungaroring, but overtaking isn't easy at any of them. Once you've wiggled through turn 4, turn 5 takes you fairly sharp right in third gear. There it is, 148. Then it's a quick sprint to turn 6, where we slow just a little for the sharp right. The Hungaroring is notoriously short of overtaking opportunities, but that doesn't stop them trying. And when it rains, real drama. And now we're into the final section. Turns 12, 13 and 14 are a good finish to the lap. 13 is another hairpin, second gear, 100 kilometers an hour and plenty of G-force. But even more G's as we head into turn 14. Over 130 clicks as we rocket onto the start-finish straight. And that's a lap of the Hungaroring.
He's teammates with Mark Webber. He's very young and he's very talented.
He drives for Red Bull and he's a really good driver.
Yeah, it's unlucky he didn't win this weekend, but he's still a contender for the world champion.
So what is Sebastian Vettel like? Well, they call him Little Schumi in Germany, and it's not surprising, because if ever I saw a future world champion, it's young Sebastian Vettel. I say young because he's only 23 years old, and he's had a meteoric career. After the early single-seater categories, where he did extremely well, he was test driver for BMW, and it was immediately obvious that he got an enormous amount of talent. So he's a Red Bull protege, and they put him into the Toro Rosso team. He won a race for Toro Rosso. Nobody expected him to do that, and that's why he was promoted to the Red Bull team. Vettel is proving his mettle by winning race after race. Is he going to be world champion this year? Well, he most certainly could be, and let's see where he is in the Castrol rankings.
Well, Sebastian Vettel has managed to hold on to the number 1 spot for an 18th consecutive week in a row. That's pretty impressive. His third place at the German Grand Prix has enabled him to increase his advantage over Lewis Hamilton, who remains in second place, Mark Webber in 4th and Jenson Button in 6th.
There have been so many terrific Hungarian Grand Prix, but the one that sticks in my mind most of all is the very first one of all, 1986, because it was a race between Nelson Piquet in the Williams, Ayrton Senna in the Lotus, and Piquet's teammate Nigel Mansell. Piquet and Mansell did not get on at all well together, and Piquet had found a tweak for the Williams which gave him a better performance than Mansell. So he streaked away, but Senna was fighting with him every inch of the way, and that's the way it finished. Piquet won, Senna second, and a very unhappy Nigel Mansell in third position. But that was 1986. This is 2010, and this year could be even better. For more information, look at CastrolDriverRankings.com.